Pop-Up Hobby Shop, your traveling one-stop shop specializing in collector's items, Pokemon cards, musical instruments, sports memorabilia, and much more. Look up Pop-Up Hobby Shop on Facebook and look out for our booth popping up near you.
Go time! Woo! Woo! Woo!
And what is going on, everyone? It's episode 48, Relentless, in studio with the fellas, as always. Brought to you by our good friends at Mr. Tony's Joint. 3 convenient locations, Essex, Kingsville, Leamington. Go in there for, honestly, anything. They got the gummies, the drinks, bombs, pipes, flour, pre-rolls, whatever. What do we say?
All your dope.
All your dope needs, yeah. And we gotta get that fucker on the show too. Keep
Tony
dodging
or
me. Yeah.
Julian?
No, fucking Tony is dodging me.
Julian.
Oh,
Imagine we
man.
had Julian.
You believe in us, Julian?
Believe that? Put your fucking hands down,
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah, hand it
Put
down.
your-
You look like an
Put your
idiot.
hand up. Keep it up
Yeah.
all the way
They're
up
doing the
until
robbery.
they say
They're
so.
doing the robbery. They got their fucking arm
Oh
on.
my God.
They know it's them.
Oh, the little.
Hey, they got the they got the gun on them. They're in the bedroom and their arms are like this. So fun. Anyways, that's Trailer Park Boys.
So what did you guys do this weekend? What did you guys get up to? We had a weekend off of work, so
I didn't golf.
I didn't either.
Holy, I did yard work. I got all my shit done in my yard. My yard looks dope.
Yeah, it's a big, good weekend for that. Someone could.
Yeah,
I
I
had
was on the go.
my 2 nephews staying with me because my sister and her husband went to Peely Island for like the little half marathon they do there. It's mainly just a party, people partying. But yeah, so
When's your sister moving?
my other sister, she's going to Belgium. I think they leave July 11th, 12th, somewhere around
How long
there.
is she going for?
2 years. They,
Holy
you know.
fuck.
I got money on they know they don't come back.
Well, I did just hear that a teacher that went over there, you know, a friend of a friend or whatever, said that they signed up for 2 years and then they didn't extend it, but the people that she worked for extended it for 5 years. Yeah, extended it to 5 years. And I know for a fact that Lindsay got like specially recruited by the lady who like
Yeah, 'cause
runs it all.
She's good at
She really liked her in the interview, so it's like maybe she's trying to get her to take over her job or something like.
But you know what I mean? Like once you're over there, pretty much if you're in your head and you do 2 years, the 2 years will fly.
Yeah.
And then by that point, you're like, you know, we've already been here for 2 years. You know, we can still do. Because at that point, it's gonna take you a good 6 months at least to adapt to living over there, to start adapting.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I
I feel
mean?
like
And
the
then
first
by
6
the
months
time
will be
they
like-
finally start to get it, you'll blink and it'll be over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a feeling like maybe the kids might say like, you know, I'm gonna stay out here or
You know what? It's a
they're at
fucking,
that
it's,
age.
it's a dope opportunity
Yeah.
for all of them. Well, you could think like, how dope would it be? Like, how old is Jack?
Jackson grade 10.
That's what I'm saying. So
So
by the time he
grade
graduates
11 and grade 12,
He'll
he's
be-
gonna be in Belgium like
in Europe,
yeah.
the kid is,
And-
and then
yeah.
and then he'll probably
Can
go
he-
to school.
Can he like drink there? Like
You can drink when you're I believe 16 in Belgium. But you can't drive till you're like
Yeah,
18 or
but I mean like just for the opportunities, like a lot of people like give their lives fucking go to Europe and tour.
gonna get that
and
Irish
he's gonna have
punani.
that
Yeah.
there.
Like he's
Irish
not
punani.
he's not like I'll say like we were when we were 16 or 14.
Yeah.
Like you
Oh,
know,
kids are
smoking,
different.
drinking. Like he grew up pretty proper.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
you know he's a bit just I don't want to say like shut out or anything because he's outgoing and stuff, but he's got a lot to like grow up and become a
Yeah.
man, and I
Yeah.
think these 2 years is
They're
really
still
gonna
pretty
like
young, like
yeah
kids,
oh yeah
kids
he's really young.
stay a lot younger these days.
Yeah.
If that makes
Or
any sense.
I find in the city opposite. They grow up real fast.
But I mean,
depending on
if
where they're
that
hanging
makes
out.
any sense. Like a lot of kids are either like you said, they're either really grown fast or they're like slow. Like
Yeah.
not. Oh, that sounds weird. That sounds
Well, no, like you hear about kids or
So I
like
didn't mean it like
parents and their kids like 11. Like, oh, my daughter's smoking weed. And it's like
Like grade 11, shit. Be glad you got that one.
we asked him to take a drink, and he's like, no. He just like
Yeah.
he's that type of kid.
That's
Like he
weird.
doesn't break rules. He will not break the rules.
Okay, but in the end, he does have your guys' blood in him.
Oh
too,
yeah,
right?
totally,
Like he is a
totally.
bomb.
Yeah, I feel like when he comes back from Belgium, he's gonna have
Boy.
probably most best.
For
Like, the
it.
best yeah.
Cool.
Not,
That's
it's
cool.
it's not a bad thing. He'll just be a really good fucking time. Like all
Yeah,
the guys.
oh, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
That's cool for sure. So yeah, super excited.
Would
And
you-
yeah, it's coming fast.
That's a good opportunity though for everybody.
So what did you?
So yeah, still didn't really finish.
Yeah, what did you? No, what did you do? So what else?
Oh, so I had the boys. So it's like 3 boys around Luke's age.
Oh boy.
3 boys around Luke's age. Oh,
Yeah, one's a bit old. Elliot's a little bit older than Luke, and Max is a year younger than him. But they, they get together and they want to wrestle, and they fucking just know how to piss me off a lot. And it's just like I love being the fun uncle and like letting them do fun
But
stuff.
you totally let
But it's like like little things like what the fuck are you doing? Why would you do that? Or don't hit your fucking brother, calling each other names, and then they get fight. Like it's always a fight over something. Whatever they go to do, it's like you're doing this way.
I got fucking 4 kids, bro. And no matter what we do, there's a fight.
Yeah.
Someone's yelling, someone's fucking screaming. Like, shut up, bro.
I heard E the other day. He was on the trampoline out back. I had our room window open. Just get some fresh air in the house or whatever. The kids were on the trampoline. And I heard E, Zoe, quit fucking around.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he said. I said at the window, what did you say?
Yeah. Oh, they don't think we're always
And
listening.
Jace-
That's what I'll hear too.
And
I'll
like-
just hear it.
And Jace
Like, hey!
Jace is gonna be 13.
Yeah.
He plays video games downstairs in his room. I tell him all the time. You're in your room and you're online. That's one thing. Like, I don't care. But like, pay attention. So he's like the basement door's open. And it's quiet in the house and you hear him down there. You're so fucking stupid. You're so fucking like just talking so much
Dude,
shit.
I played
and like I'm like,
played
"Hey,
online with him before.
Oh, I
I remember.
dude, he's brutal.
Oh yeah. So I
He's
decided
like one of
to
the
take
men.
them,
He's like fucking
I don't know who's worse, him or fucking Barry. I don't know who's worse.
I had them all day Sunday because, like I said, my sister and husband were off in. So I decided to take them like yard sailing Saturday morning, kind of, something to do, keep the boys busy. And Cottam was having like the whole community was having a yard sale. The place was crazy there. But anyway, so we took them, and I say before we get out, like, we're gonna be respectable. You're not gonna go out there and running around and touching every single thing and grabbing everything and blah blah blah. First one we pull up to, there's a blanket with about 100 Nerf guns on it, and sure enough, they're grabbing every single one. The one kid's literally walking on the blanket over top of the guns, like to get to this one gun over here. And I was just like, I kept my cool and I bought the Dumb and Dumber soundtrack, 50 cents. I was like, damn, because my car has a CD player. And it's just one of those like 90s
your
soundtracks.
car has a CD player.
Yeah, it does.
I'm not gonna talk shit. It's my truck does too.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's rare to see
But
that.
yeah, so I popped that motherfucker in right away.
Your truck
Listening
had
to
one?
some Mary.
You know what? I bet you do.
Where?
The Dodge Rams, you have the front seat bench with the arm thing?
No.
You don't? What do you have, the console?
Oh wait, no, I do have I have the console.
So under the seat in the middle, so you lift up the arm console, and you look down, and it might be like a black little lever thing, you pull it, pop it up. A lot of times you just CD player.
I'm not
That's
sure
crazy.
'cause I use everything.
But I'm just saying, as an option, because that's how I found it. My old Ram that I had, the white one, the last one, not the first one with big wheels, the second one. I had mentioned I was like pissed because I had the CD, that new Eminem CD I wanted to listen to at the time. And I'm like, oh, I couldn't listen. My buddy's like, dude,
Oh, that's
what's
crazy.
up?
I would
Right there.
I thought about getting
Let's see it hide in your weed one day. Like, oh, what's it?
That's it.
I thought about getting that thing that plugs into your USB thing in your truck and you can watch like movies and shit on your phone. Or not. Oh, sorry, not on your phone, on your screen.
Oh yeah, that'd be a trip.
On the thing. So I was like, shit, like
On
you,
your,
you can watch
truck
Netflix,
screen?
Yeah,
YouTube.
but you gotta drive.
It's
No,
not
like
for
when you're
me, it's for the
parked.
kids. So if he's sitting in the middle and we're driving somewhere, you can just watch
Yeah.
whatever
If
while
you're
I'm
parked
driving.
killing time in a line at the border or something,
Oh,
Okay, so
The border.
Yeah,
whatever,
dude,
place where you sit for a while.
just
and
did that.
No, I just
And
made
it
it
was
last
going.
the most high security area on the planet. You're just
Yeah.
chilling watching a movie while you drive.
Well, no, yeah, I guess.
Going over, it was like it was
You're here to breathe.
we like came home. It was
So
Sunday.
So yeah, as soon as we get into the car after the first place, I'm just turning around. I'm like, what the fuck did I just say to you guys? I'm like, you're fucking walking all over these people's shit. Nobody's taking any respect whatsoever. You're picking up guns. You're shooting them into the air. Like Max goes to shoot me, he misses me. The bullet goes into the bush, and he just turns around. like, this is somebody's stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you
no
guys can't
respect.
act like that.
No
Oh,
respect.
you can't act like that. And Luke was doing it too. And I'm just like, oh my fucking God. I'm like, so we're gonna try this again. And I swear to fucking God, if one of you fucking, you know, and it's just,
If anybody
oh,
touches anything, you
oh
leave
yeah.
the car.
I was like, you will sit in the fucking car until we're done, kind of thing.
And I'm not leaving it running.
Yeah, yeah, and it was a perfect day for it. It wasn't too hot. Everyone out there looked like they were having a good time. There was a bunch of kids selling like freezies and lemonade, and you know, it was pretty cool going out there. And we hit like 4 or 5 places and
So did
got
you
a
buy
bunch of
any of the
shit.
guns?
What?
Did you buy?
No,
any?
Luke's got a fucking laundry basket full of Nerf guns that he barely plays with. I'm like, you ain't getting a Nerf gun. But he bought a couple things. I got that. I got that like replica WWE belt. And it was $5. I was like, if she wanted anything more, I wouldn't even say anything. I'm like, oh, $5, sweet, I'd buy this. Because we have the other one that has the scratch logo still, and this one's like kind of new, and it looks like the one he uses now. Or whatever. So like, that's sweet. Now I ended up spending more shit. Got some hockey equipment for Luke for next season that's barely used. This nice family like gave us some hockey equipment to like, so I hooked the boys up with like road hockey goalie because they already got pads, but they didn't have like I got them a pair of hockey pants and
So now we can
chest
shoot on
protector. Oh yeah, I was like, now you guys can go home and you can wear these and you know
Fuck off.
stick and yeah, fuck off. Yeah. So
Ethan today, I was literally in the car. I like got like right into something. Bro, we're gonna pull over and we're gonna fight because I'm like, because everything's all he did. He was shush, shush,
yeah,
shush. This is a
in the
2 hour
car's
car
bad.
ride.
I was like, you guys fucking. I because I got mad at them for like calling each other names or whatever, and then it was silent. I'm like, oh, what? You can't be mean to each other. You can't fucking say anything. Or like talking about dicks and this and that. I'm like, I don't want to fucking hear any of that shit.
But then
And it's
Charlie
silent. It's like you can talk about other stuff.
and then Charlie comes on here and talks about dick.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was like, you're a fucking 8-year-old kid. It's like, I don't want to
Oh,
hear you talking about this shit.
that's so
But
funny.
you know, it's funny.
Fuck those dudes.
Yeah, fucking thing. But we ended up having like you quick to get over it, and you know, they're funny. Elliot's a bit older, and you know, a lot of times when shit doesn't really go his way, he gets a little bit. But you gotta tell him, man, like it's life, man. You're not gonna get your own way. Yeah.
So what's going on? Hey, so speaking of everybody like chirping each other, calling each other names, stuff like that. You seen that OHL kid, that five gamer
Man.
for calling the kid a pussy. So how it all happened was the kid had already had a existing shoulder injury. So the kid said to him, "Hey, I'm gonna hit your shoulder." And
Yeah,
fuck your
I'm
shoulder
taking
up."
you out.
And the guy said, "No, you ain't, because you're a pussy." That's what he said to him.
And then he went
Apparently,
rat.
he looked at the ref and was like, "Oh, did you like hear that or whatever?" And I forget what they called it, but yeah, they fucking kicked him out and he got a 5-game sussy. Had to miss the first couple games of the Memorial Cup, I think.
Did that already happen?
Or I know the games are already served. The Mem Cup, the finals going on right now. It's probably
The
almost
Memorial,
over.
like the tournament?
The Mem
Oh,
Cup, like the Mem Cup finals.
Oh yeah.
Memorial Cup for those people.
Where is it this year?
And so we were talking like fucking.
But
Did London win? Did London win the O?
yeah, London won the O, but Saginaw was the host and they were playing in the finals.
Okay. Both of them were playing each other?
They were playing each other in the
Oh.
finals. OHL Memorial Cup final.
GA.
But yeah, so anyways, and then it turns out this kid who went over to the ref or whatever, apparently dad has a spot up in the OHL that's pretty high. So
The kid
everybody's kind of like, what the no, the kid who skated over
oh,
Did
the
that
little
crying.
fucking rat
the
head.
ref. Yeah.
Little fucking
So and
pussy.
apparently, yeah, his dad was like high up in the O. So I was like, wow.
Which like who are you like who does pussy offend? It's
Like,
not even a real like
If someone called me that and the ref like wanted to like throw him out for that, like I would skate over and be like, "Don't kick him out for that."
Yeah.
Like you.
Oh, the
fucking
things
kidding me?
that
I've
I've
had
said to
worse
the
said
ref.
to me.
no, I've never called the rep a pussy, but like motherfucker. Like how is motherfucker not that's more insulting to me. Like you tell me I fuck my mother. Where pussy is just like that's like calling somebody a wimp.
There's nothing you could call me that would make me
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
I'd literally laugh in your face because the darker the thing you called me, I would laugh so hard because I'm like, dude, you thought about that. Like, I'm
mean, I can see
fucking
how in
rent,
their rules, yeah, like
absolutely rent
you
free.
use certain language.
I am
it's
fucking
automatic.
rent free in your brain right now.
Anything like racial or whatever,
Yeah.
I get it.
Even
you
then,
know
I
what
just
mean?
laugh in
No,
your face.
yeah.
Like, what are you gonna say?
But like,
Yeah.
calling a guy a pussy, like fuck,
Like that's
that's horrible.
not transphobic to me or anything like that.
Oh, you're a pussy.
Like,
That's soft, man. That's a
yeah,
soft call.
you can't say soft.
Yes, you
That's
can.
that's offensive to the guys who can't get boners.
Hey, if you can't get a boner, I'm sorry, guys, but there's a little pill that make that bitch fucking stand at attention. If not, smoke some weed. You'll forget it. Doesn't stand at attention.
Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, so what else you got over there? So you're looking.
Oh well,
into
we don't have our video guy today, and a couple of them are definitely ones where you need to pull up something. So we could probably save them for next week.
How about them Yankees?
How about them damn Yankees tearing it up, right? But most wins in baseball.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
We
I
got
seen the game earlier today where they came back.
Bro.
Photo
Oh my god, he's a monster.
one. He had one on in the ninth, down a run, one out. Fucking homered.
And he homered in the first inning too. He is like, in my opinion, the Yankees need to
And it wasn't anything cheap.
fucking make him a Yankee for life. I don't care how much it costs.
Isn't he already on a big deal?
You know, he's on loan. It's a 1 year, he's a rental.
so did you just start this year, bro?
So we got him on a trade last year, and then I think we got him from the Padres. And then I don't know what the deal is. It's like he comes over this year, he plays for us, and then he can test free agency or he can sign with us.
He'll just if he has a good year.
I bet you that they're gonna give him probably 500 million at least.
For how long?
10 years, 9 years.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bigger than Judge's contract, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, look
You
at
think
the
he's
one
worth that?
Tommy got.
Well, I think he's worth it. Yeah. Well, Tani got 750.
Yeah.
And
But
fucking-
he also
and I
plays
think,
two
How's he
spots.
been doing?
yeah, but has he been pitching?
He can't though.
So I'm saying. So by the
He
time
can't
his
right
con-
now, but
How's
he
he been
can.
doing?
by the time his contract is up, there's gonna be 2 years of him not pitching.
Has he been doing well?
I don't really pay attention. I know. Is he doing
But
well?
he-
Otani?
Yeah.
I think he's doing okay. Yeah.
I-
Hitting wise, I think he's only just hitting.
I'll look up his stats.
He's probably hitting around.
He's been
300.
DHing, right? So he's a $750 million fucking DH.
He's probably hitting around 300, I would think.
Yeah. Otani.
Well, the average in the league is like 280 or something.
That's pretty
It's
good.
gone down a bit.
That's pretty good.
Like
though.
it's hard to hit 300.
So he's
These pitchers
hitting-
are so good.
What is it?
There's a guy who apparently I
He's
forget who
hitting
they were talking about,
322.
but his off-speed pitch is like 92.
So he's hitting 322. He's got 74 hits and 38 RBIs. Doesn't say home runs.
What a bum.
But I know Judge is leading. Judge has like 20 or 21.
He had another hitter.
He had 2 home runs last night. Or he's had
Tigers are doing well. They're just so streaky.
the Tigers
They,
don't.
they go 3 games without hitting anything,
The Tigers don't have.
and then they'll fucking win 15-2.
The Tigers don't have anybody that's like
The rotation is pretty good.
like even for us, like my honest opinion was the Yankees were gonna get fucking stomped because Cole's hurt. We have all these guys that are like fucking nobodies, and all of a sudden now we have the best pitching.
That the Yankees hit though too.
But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is we have the best pitching in baseball.
Yeah,
Right. Our worst pitcher is Nestor Cortez, and he used to be our best pitcher,
yeah.
one of our best. He got
All
fucking
those unknowns,
You
right?
got
You got
rocked.
new guys kept stepping up.
yeah.
You
that
never know how they're
Luis-
gonna do.
Luis Heel or whatever that fuck Heel. It looks like GIL, but it's Heel. That guy
Oh,
threw
yeah.
like 98. The guy's fucking. He's got like an 0.89 ERA over like 20 games. He's fucking crazy.
So those are the guys you want.
Yeah.
He's unreal. He's a lefty. He's like 6'2". He's a huge. I think he's lefty. Is he? No, he might be right. I don't even know anymore.
Do you think he could hit off a major league pitcher?
Um,
Or maybe let's say a guy who maybe played a game in the majors. So you know he's not like lights out, but he's good
Well,
enough to have played a game in the
if
majors.
he played one game in the majors, to me he'd be lights out. So it would,
Well, for us, he'd
at
be
that
lights
point, like it wouldn't matter. Like you know who I want to hit against? I want to hit against Trevor Bauer. I watched Bauer pitch against like Eric Sim. Like you ever watch that?
Trevor Bauer?
Trevor Bauer, the pitcher, he used to pitch for the Dodgers.
Okay.
But he does like you ever watch Momentum?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'd love to fucking hit against him. I probably,
What
I
reason?
don't know if I could, just because he just looks fun to deal with.
Oh yeah.
Like he looks like if he did live VP to me, he'd be cool as fuck.
And the funniest part is once in a while he'll even say what he's
He'll
throwing.
tell you
and
straight
he
up.
Still can't hit
To
it.
tell you straight up, like,
Here, I'm
go.
throwing
I'm
this.
gonna give you a fastball,
Yeah.
and then you
He'll
still
just
blow
blow it
it
by
by.
it.
Yeah, just call it
He'll
the
blow
worst.
it by it like
Goes,
90.
the worst.
Yeah.
You
Fuck.
would you pick somebody that you'd like to
To hit off
maybe
of?
just BP, I guess.
Could it be anybody? Like,
Yeah, sure.
you want to know who I would like to hit off of, but it would scare the shit out of me?
Right.
Randy Johnson.
Oh man.
Just because he's one of the best to ever pitch, so it would be like if you
Would
could
you-
get a hit off of that.
Would you step in against Chapman? There's like 102.
If I'm guaranteed to not get hit,
That's the only thing.
Well,
Though,
never-
it's Chapman is right now, which is you could get hit in the face.
yeah, well, no, I'm not getting in with that.
It's not a high probability,
No,
but it
it's
could
still-
happen.
no,
He
if
could
you're
throw you
guaranteed-
chin music.
If you're
Be
guaranteed,
like fucking Henry.
no, but if it's
What's
supposed
a
to,
bagger?
Yeah. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Miles and bag.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
it's it's one thing if you're like
The coach.
if you throw them high and tight, but like hitting a guy in the chops is another thing. If I was like guaranteed to go in there and not get hit, like even if he threw up high on me or
Back in
whatever,
the day, back in the day, we used to go to these batting cages in Michigan.
I was just okay. But
What's up?
I was just gonna ask, like, do you think you could hit
Okay,
a?
so
a
yeah, we
pitching
used to go to these batting cages in Michigan, and they were sick. So you know how in, like batting cages you just hit like over pretty much over a roof and it's like caged in.
Yeah.
This one was you hit over the roof and it was a field. It was like a driving range. It was like
Oh,
park
that
right
is
there.
sick.
You see how far your ball
that'd
is.
be
That's
awesome. I would love it.
So we
Well,
were
nowadays
hitting.
they have like computers that tell you how far.
Yeah,
you
so
can
you're just hitting it. It's all lit up, and there's like hills. It's like surrounded by a forest. You can hit them on the hill and like shit like that. And yeah, I was hitting like we went. They had the highest one they had was 80. It said 85 to 90, and I was in there. It took me probably about 5 to even make contact. I was
Yeah.
swinging as hard as I could, and
Yeah.
it's like, okay, don't swing as hard as you can. Just try to make contact. And once I got it, it was like smashing them.
Yeah.
But it was sick. That place was awesome.
Well, where were we? We were in Kitchener with Rick, weren't we, or something? And we were hitting, and Rick was trying to do that,
That was
trying to
big event.
yeah, trying to hit in the fast
Fuck,
lead.
Windsor
Yeah.
had some.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Me-
The
me-
ball's hit.
and then like me and you, well, the one time, yeah,
Remember?
the ball was like bouncing
So,
or whatever,
no,
and one,
They came out together.
oh yeah,
So Rick, so we're in the thing, we're in the fast pitch. Me and Ant were hitting off the punt.
it was like 90 miles
And
an
then
hour.
Rick, this one we're younger. And Rick fucking goes in and it goes a double pitches, so it goes back to back. Well the
Like same
ball
machine?
yeah.
Yeah.
So but they hit each other in the air. He swings at one and misses, but the other one hits him literally right here.
Oh, dude.
Bro, almost hit him in the nuts at like 90.
Oh.
Bro, he had the biggest bruise ever. His whole
When
fucking
me and Drew were like,
oh my
shit.
god, bro. He was so funny. He fucked himself up. The tripping, the mini golf tripping and
Yeah.
falling down, checking out
Checking
that
out
bruh.
this.
He's like checking out this chick. He's like walking because his mini putt's like all cemented in, so you have to like step down into it.
Yeah, okay.
You got like that lip.
And he's walking, he's like checking out this chick, trying to be all cool, and they're making eye contact, and he tripped and fucking face first.
Oh,
Oh,
Rick-
it's so.
Rick used to use us to get chicks once in a while.
It was me and Scat. And we laughed so fucking. That was fine. That's still one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Rick's so
Shout out,
good.
Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick's fucking.
That's funny.
been
Quick,
around for a long
quick
time.
nut shot story today. Luke's put the goalie pads on in the driveway. I'm shooting around. He's like, can you play goalie for a bit today? 'Cause he like shooting a little bit. I'm like, yeah, sure. I fucking, set up the pads. Standing at all right. Very first shot,
Nuts.
tags one. Like didn't even hit my cock, just my hanging ball. Like, bro, I dropped. I'm like, oh, I'm done. Done. But then I kind of get mad, like, why the fuck would you shoot that right at my dick? But it was one of those, like, they felt like they were up in my fucking stomach, bro. And like when you got that feeling when you got a shit or you're about to die.
Instantly after
Oh,
shit.
man. It's the worst feeling.
Bro, I've
man.
been
It's the
hitting the
worst
nuts
feeling.
so many
And
times.
it was like your nuts have different stages, right? Sometimes they're up close. Like this was like at the hangiest teabag they could have been, and he just like it was like slow motion. It wasn't even that hard of a shot. But sometimes those little
Teabag,
Oh, yeah, like
One of those boxing bags.
Yeah.
long
Oh,
ones.
oh yeah, and the like
Got
underwear
the
I was
matching
wearing just they were
teabag.
hanging.
The
They were
hangiest,
hanging.
teabaggiest.
Yeah,
The hangiest
that ball just
teabag.
like curved just missed my thing and tapped the nuts
Oh.
and sent them back on like a
Angela.
speed bag.
Did you hear him slap off your butthole?
I felt them. I felt the movement.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah,
man.
it was bad. I was
Who
down.
was it?
Any of my neighbors were probably like, "Oh damn," because I was down like, "Oh, on the ground, rolling around."
Who was it who got hit in the nuts like that one day? We like heard his balls slap off his asshole. I was like, did I just hear a slap?
It was Chewy.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was some, yeah, I was
I
just,
fucking bagged him. He had only gym shorts on.
yeah.
Whack, and then you're whack, whack, like a double smack.
It's dangerous.
I was
It's
like,
like,
I just,
oh my god.
It's dangerous.
I
I said
feel-
to him, I said like I got a net for one more shot and went to, and I'm just like I can't even move now.
Yeah, that's.
I was like next time I'll
I
put the
hit
pads
Drews
on,
and
but I'll wear
that's when
my
he
cup.
pants once.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it hit me in the nuts. I shit my pants.
Well, it's like
playing hockey.
automatically. Like,
Yeah,
at
we
the
were-
time.
Because we're outside and I was playing bowling, and he says to me, like, I'm like, tell him, like, okay, I'm out there playing bowling for a while.
You're like, I have
I
to
told him
chill.
I have to take a shit. He goes,
One more.
one more. I'm like, okay. He's a slap shot, bro. He's me square in the balls. I just sit there looking at him, just shitting.
Eye contact.
I'm
Shitting.
like, ugh. Like, I want, bro. Oh,
Walk of shame.
what a
Kick
bad
your ass.
experience, bro. Like,
Walk
you
of
get hit
shame.
in the balls, like that pain.
I think you were a little sick too. so
Oh, I was
probably
dying,
didn't
bro. I was in the bathroom, losing shit ass.
Oh,
like,
oh,
dying.
It was so funny.
That's what- So we were talking on the way here.
Brutal.
Speaking of like road hockey and stuff, those old rubber fucking
Remember,
pads.
remember our first road hockey pass? The
Like
old rubber
from the
green one?
'90s. If we had Cam here, I would make him bring them.
They
up.
were
Just show you what
hollow?
they look like. I
They
remember
were
what they
hollow?
looked like. Yeah, they were like
a
rubber
solid
bubbly.
rubber. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, like
They were like 40 pounds. each.
oh, I would love to like put some on and have you guys take some clappers at me.
Oh my god.
We can make a video out of it.
Well, we could do that.
Oh, I'll
Yeah,
stand.
we
I'd
should.
stand like. I'd make
Just
some
wear
videos
normal,
like
like,
that. Yeah.
Normal
yeah.
shit. So if I
Yeah.
like hit you,
But we
I'll
can,
do
I
it.
can even get like an old school. I could do like a baseball glove and a hockey glove, like you
Oh,
used to have to do.
I remember I was telling him, I was like, Ant, remember ours were so fucked up? We had to use like a string to hold the bottom because the clip always came undone.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to tell Luke because when we went and got like the free stuff at because I just went and spent about $300 on some road hockey goal equipment for him, but that shit wears out quick when you're playing in the driveway, right? So
Fucking god.
yeah, so
Right?
what?
There's these ones.
Oh my god, yeah.
But these
Those ones I think were a little more plastic.
Yeah.
No, you gotta- I think they were Cooper.
No,
These
mine
ones
made by
were
Cooper,
a
bro.
solid.
were they
Look up Cooper.
It
I'm
was
pretty
a
sure they
heavy
made-
rubber. They
Yeah.
were hollow.
Yeah, I
They were
remember.
tighter rubber, man.
Yeah, I remember.
But they were the most badass thing. You're like, damn, those are sick.
You couldn't
But nowadays, oh my god,
Oh,
it'd
no.
be crazy. But I want to wear them and play some goalie.
Yeah. They're...
But anyway, so I was telling Luke like
Oh my god, Charlie,
the
you're so right.
evolution.
There
Yeah,
they are, boys. There they fucking are.
That's them.
the evolution of like
Coopers.
when I started, I didn't have pads. I had a
Charlie, remember you said there's a weird version? There's that color.
yeah, the, like weird off white.
Like a off-white.
Those things.
Drew, we had a green pair.
That's
didn't
what I
we?
said. We had like a greenish or bluish pair.
Maybe camo? Were they camo?
No, they were just like
No, it
a
was like
dark
a-
green.
yeah.
Unless they were like so fucking faded.
They were almost like a
Black.
forest green.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. But yeah, I was telling him the evolution of like how when I first started, no pads. I had a hockey glove on one side and a goalie glove or a baseball glove on the other. And it's like you get that first pair of pads, and then you eventually upgrade to some, decent
Yeah.
blocker and trapper.
Yeah.
I didn't have a helmet for the longest time.
We
either.
didn't
We
either.
just wouldn't wear
Bro,
helmets.
I just take a slap shot in the ear.
I didn't.
Remember Brandon
I played goalie
McLaughlin?
all the time without a
Yeah. Do you remember Brandon McLaughlin? Remember that?
Oh hell yeah! I
Remember?
ran into him not too
I
long
remember
ago.
playing hockey, road hockey at his house. Remember? He got that road hockey ball in the
Yeah.
ear.
That would fucking hurt though.
Bro, someone took a slap shot and hit him in the ear, and he went down and he was rolling down the road in pain. Bro, that was fucking gnarly, bro.
That would
Good
hurt,
ball
though.
Good
That
ball
kid,
player too.
that kid is amazing.
Yeah.
Strong as an
Yeah.
ox.
You know what's
too.
funny is
Yeah.
Trent from work,
Yeah.
long hair Trent. Him and Brandon are good buddies.
Yeah, he's still around in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, I run into him. I remember like 10 years after he, been playing ball with him in Harrow.
He was
He played for that winter Mick. Yeah, he
Playing
played, but he played for
fast
that
pitch
winter
softball.
Mick.
I know. He was asking me to go
He
play.
played with Lonnie and all that.
There was a Windsor team called Micmac.
Yeah.
Windsor Micmac.
Yeah.
And I was playing, I think, for either Amherstburg or Essex.
Yeah.
Because I was playing senior ball
Yeah.
for both teams. And, I ran into him one day and he's playing third base for them and he made a fucking great backhand stab and
He
throw.
was,
Oh yeah, good ball
Good
player.
kid,
Yeah.
bro, like,
Oh yeah.
well, I'd
We
say
did
kid,
the-
he's
we
my
did
age.
sleepovers a lot.
Yeah,
growing
he was
up.
awesome. I remember him coming to our house. I remember Howie used to coach us.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I remember
Howie was-
Jessica.
But Howie was. Remember growing up, Howie was like a questionable guy.
Yeah, he was kind of a
'Cause
weirdo.
he would like drink and do and cause some shit.
Yeah, he was a weirdo.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Well, we didn't
Looking
really
back
know him
on it,
as kids. He was
I-
never like
I
weird like
understand
that.
it. It's
He was
whatever.
never
He's a
weird like
fucking
in
dad
that.
that was like, yeah. I remember Jessica used to hang out with Lisa for a while.
Is that his
His
sister?
sister,
Oh,
yeah.
his sister.
His
yeah.
sister and my sister used to hang out.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I can't remember what his mom looked like, but I remember her being a sweetheart always.
Yeah, Cindy.
But he had to get up and do his papers all the time. So if I slept over, it was like we got to get up and do it.
I used to
I used to do that with him too. Remember, I had shot of the day. We would always have shot of the day when we went out and did that.
What?
Howie'd let us ride with this van door open.
What shot of the day?
So
Oh,
we would do like whoever had the best throw of the day.
Yeah,
We'd all
nice.
take turns.
It's awesome.
Well, the one someone was like, "We missed the house" or whatever. I was like, "No, we didn't." I like spun it so it like all tied up, and I was just like over the van, and if I could land it in the driveway, we missed. And we were all like, "Yeah!"
I remember I did some papers and it was with Dan Hall. Remember Dan Hall?
oh yeah, yeah.
His parents.
You would hang out with like James.
James Steinhoff,
Yeah, Steinhoff.
Jason Fabach,
Yeah. Oh, they picked on me
all those
Really?
guys.
for a little when I was like younger. Than I was a
probably-
little shit.
I was probably hanging out with them.
I was a little shit. Oh, you guys, I don't think you went to the school. It was when, because grade 8s went to the high school.
Yeah, that was when Brandon
We were
welded your
little
eyes
shits.
shut.
We were little shits, man. I remember him. I remember I tried picking on Dewey and Brandon came and kicked
That's
my
what I
ass.
mean.
We got him.
Yeah, just said that's when
Yeah.
Brandon welded your eyes shut.
Oh, and there
Yeah.
was a time Keith Hendershot,
Yeah.
because I don't know, I remember, because I always liked his sister Holly like as friends or whatever, but I said something that was fucking questionable, I think, and he came and he kind of fucking gave me a push and a shove and
He's
a
older than me,
whack in
so
the
I
face.
don't know why he's trying
He's
to
like
play
my
you.
sister's age. But he was just trying to like, hey man, leave my fucking little sister alone kind of thing. Which whatever, man. I was a little shit sometimes.
Sometimes.
Oh, well come on, I was a cool guy too.
You're a cool guy. You're a fucking shithead, man.
Yeah, you were shit.
What the fuck?
You get your eyes welded shut by the smallest guy in school.
Whatever
Yeah.
the do you guys.
Foxy's tough though.
Oh,
But
Brandon.
he fucking
Fuck, he take both of you guys.
I'd smash him.
Yeah.
No, shit.
No, it's
I
like
power mom.
He's my boy.
yeah, and honestly, like I said before, we're boys now too. But
I don't
when you
think I
get
could
learned a
power
lesson,
bomb
you
him
get
now.
learned a lesson, man.
He's beauty. Like I play
Oh.
baseball with him on Fridays still. It's a trip for me because I'm fucking 40 years. I've known him my whole life, bro. Literally, and it's
Yeah.
for I'm 40 almost. I'm 39.
Oh man.
I'm 39. He's 40. But what I'm saying is like we still play baseball together.
Yeah.
My kids and his kids are at baseball together, like we were,
Oh yeah.
and they're fucking.
It's
My
trippy.
kids and his kids
Yeah.
are running around, fucking
Yeah.
Fucking up the
swearing
car.
and
Yeah.
spending $80 at the snack bar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
like, it's a trip. I said
It
that to Fox, and we go, what a trip this is.
Yeah.
Like,
No, man, it's like
It's
hindsight. You growing up, we were these kids.
and I always said too, is like my main goal with like softball was like when we were growing up, going to softball, like watching Uncle Barry, watching your dad, watching my dad. It was always like a big family thing. We always all went. We always were always there. They drink all night. We were there, whatever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then
Oh, yeah.
I always said like when I played softball, I was like that's what I wanted was the
Yeah,
kids to be
We
around.
started
and-
playing super young, like we were kids when I was fucking 14 when I started playing with your dad.
Yeah, but
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
my
I
thing
remember-
is too is like well, as I got older, that's what I'm saying is like I wanted it to be more. Like,
you were
family.
fucking probably like, what the fuck, going to games knowing that I'm only a year older than you and I'm playing third base or like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah. I remember playing at about 15 or 16 out in
Yeah.
Malden.
Yeah.
At
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
that-
my first
that,
games were
You pitch league?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I played there too.
My first games were in Kingsville.
And that was my next.
Foxy
that
and
was
I
my
went
next
a year ahead of
experience.
you, I think, for some stupid reason.
Because I played another year hardball.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was still playing hardball.
So you guys, because you guys, your select shit was done. I was
No, my selection hadn't started yet.
but what I'm saying is
Yeah.
like you were talking about it, but not selects. I meant to say Harrow.
Yeah.
You were about to start selects, but the Harrow shit was done. I played another year at Harrow.
You didn't play much blues though, did you?
I played
Like
up till
later
I
on?
was in
Was you-
midget. And
I
then-
played after a couple of years. I
Yeah,
played.
you never played like
So-
for Timmy, like in and
Drew
Mike.
never played
like,
any
what
like
tried to do a
triple
senior?
A or no
No,
senior.
senior?
No, I didn't play
Or
senior. I wanted to.
senior,
I was about to try out, and then I didn't go.
Yeah,
stopped
with like
playing
Mark
hardball
Tiffenbach and them
Reeser and all
guys,
these guys.
Reese
Cabral,
played 1 or
Cappy.
2 year. Cabby?
Mo Trucks, Brady
Yeah,
Cabral.
yeah.
Jeff
Brady
Barker,
Cabral
probably.
joined the team after I did, or maybe he was on the team when I played. But a couple of the younger guys came to play.
Yeah, I stopped hardball after junior, so I played 5 or 6 years in Windsor.
Yeah, Brandon Crow. This was when Brandon Crow before he lost all that weight and stuff. You know, like.
Yeah,
Hope that doesn't.
But man, we had some great times, like tournaments. And,
dude, Windsor was fucking crazy, man. Because they would always get us vans, right? So we would have these like matching vans that we would go on the road with, and we had to play a game in Flint. One time, I don't know if I told this story on here, but we
I
had
don't think
to,
so.
but so we had to play this game over in Flint or whatever, and the one coach took a wrong turn. So we're all in like matching vans. We're like in the hood, dude.
Yeah,
And fucking 3 cop cars pulled us over.
like what the
3
fuck are
cop
you
cars
doing?
pulled us over. Like, yeah, what the fuck are you guys doing here? Like, we're gonna escort you out of here and don't stop at anything. Just go. Make sure it's clear and go. Like, they're like, we don't even like coming here. I was like, oh my god, get us the fuck
It's
out
like
of
you
here.
hear Dave and Chuck too, like because Dave has to cross from Canada and drive on certain highways, and even the cops pull, don't fucking stop.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
yeah.
And then he got pulled over one time. He got pulled over. He ran through like a stop light. It was like 3
Dave
a.m.
lives in Canada?
Yeah,
Yeah.
lives in like
They-
LaSalle.
yeah, he does live in LaSalle. Yeah,
Like what's that area? Ojibwe
yeah.
area.
Oh yeah.
Dave's cool.
But he crosses
Morton
it,
Drive
and
type of-
yeah, and they had told him like,
Huh.
don't run it. And then one morning he ran it, and he got pulled over. And he's like, I was told to never, just make sure it's clear to go. Like, this is a bad area.
Yeah,
And they're like, yeah, you're right, but just still have to kind of obey the law.
yeah.
I'd be like, tell you what, I'll take that fine to make sure I'm still
Funny
alive.
because like
Go ahead,
I
write
know.
the ticket.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wait,
Chuck, and I think who's the other guy, James.
James.
Yeah.
James isn't there anymore.
Andy. So Chuck and Andy are the only ones who actually sound like they would look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was
Chuck,
watching
Maybe
video.
Dave. You look at Dave, I'm like,
Oh,
fuck,
oh, yeah.
Lisa.
And
You
Lisa
ever
too.
see Dave in fucking like he's big.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
He's huge.
So, and in the radio, it's crazy because you're even like listening to my own voice is fucked. I think it's like sounds so dumb or whatever.
Yeah, you
It's
get
like,
used to it.
yeah, you get used to it. But when you hear people and you don't know what they look like,
Yeah.
you have a picture in your mind, and like a lot of times you're wrong. So today I was listening to a podcast, Theo Vaughn, the boy, the man, I mean, and he had a lunch lady on. And I tell you, like,
Her voice sounds like it.
no, fucking Billy Madison. You won't love them sloppy drink. She had this cackle. She had this cackle that's like. I'm gonna play a little.
Yeah, play it, but not the mic because we don't have.
So I
cameras.
didn't. I hadn't seen it because I was listening to
But
it
he
on my
doesn't
phone.
care enough about it.
But then I was like, I gotta see what this lady looks like because I'm literally in my car and her laughing is making me fucking die laughing.
Okay,
I'm like, this lady is fucking crazy. I need to see what she looks
put
like.
that shit on.
And I was totally wrong in my head.
Let's hear it.
She looks like a normal person, but I haven't.
What's the score?
That's the whole podcast.
Her laughing like that?
Oh yeah, like she'll say something. It's a great listen. You know what I mean? So, and he has some of the coolest episodes that he gets are like I listen to one that's like the New York City garbage truck driver.
Yeah.
Or like this lunch lady one, I'm glued in listening to this thing in its first 10 minutes. It's just a regular person, and he's asking him, and he can keep a straight face. Like I'm like, how the fuck does he
Bro,
not
there's
break
a-
out laughing listening to
there's
this
some
lady
pretty-
go crazy?
I listened to the Two Bears. Like I don't know to listen to it.
Oh yeah, the Two Bears.
I don't listen to that much, but I just listened to the one with. Well, I'm still listening to it. Tony Hinchcliffe. That's the guy from Kill Tony.
Yeah,
Did you see the Tom Brady roast?
I saw some of
He
it.
absolutely murdered everybody.
Yes,
up there.
I heard about this.
And
They told him a whole bunch of shit. Not doing.
he's been doing shit like that every Monday, releasing a show on YouTube for like 11 years.
Yeah,
He's fucking professional.
really-
He just has never had the platform.
he's only came on in like the last
Yeah.
10, 12 months.
He hasn't had the platform to do it. So then he finally got a chance. Now everyone's looking at him. But anyways, he just did a podcast with the Two Bears with Bert and
Yeah.
Tom. What a great listen that was.
Yeah.
It's all about the roast. He's
That's
like
awesome.
about him trying to get on it and like
I'll do that a lot. Like
Dana White had sorry, you pick up.
No.
Dana White, because Dana White did a little thing there, and Dana was trying to get him. He's like, "Can you help me write this?" Because him and Tony are friends. So he's like, "Yeah, I'll gladly help you," but he's like, "I'm trying to get on this shit myself." Because
Dana wanted on the roast.
No, Tony wanted on the roast. He
Oh.
wasn't even on, and all these people that are on like Dana are contacting him for help for writing, for get him to write.
Yeah, tell me jokes.
And he's like, okay, I'll help you, but like, I'm trying to get on myself.
Yeah.
Like, and then he ended up getting on and he fucking killed it.
Yeah.
Murdered everybody.
But supposedly he was told like, don't talk about this, don't talk about that, and
Yeah.
he got up there and he was like, "Fuck it, we're
He
live.
didn't
They
fuck-
can't do
So the
anything."
guys look at it, hey Tom, nice shoes. Did you win him in the divorce, bitch? Nice
I'll do that a lot.
Tom Brady. Why do you look like a gay Tom Brady? So
He's
funny.
gay, right?
Who?
Tony?
No.
I'm pretty sure he is.
No, he's not.
Well, they always talk about
They
it.
always make fun of him for being gay. He's not gay.
So
Yeah.
do you guys.
He's not gay.
It's kind of just like, yeah, it makes sense.
No,
like,
he's not gay.
Yeah,
It's just everyone.
that's cool too.
He's kind of like a feminine dude, and everyone just makes fun of him.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's so funny. I thought for sure because like, and he doesn't just agree with it. Like, oh yeah, like
No,
he just
He
like,
just goes with it.
yeah.
Yeah, no, he's not gay.
I'll do it a lot with podcasts. It's like if I hear that someone I like is on that podcast, that's when.
So
I'll
the Kill
listen.
Tony podcast is fucking amazing because the premise of it is he just does these big arenas and pulls and he has a bucket with everyone's name.
Yeah,
he
that's
pulls
so
it
the
out.
Kill
and
Tony
they just
show,
pick-
right?
yeah,
And
so
they
it's
just turn that into
It's either
podcast.
amazing or
Yeah.
shit. But the best part is after they do their set, he interviews them. And that's the funny shit. 'Cause
Okay.
You hear about their lives and then
Okay.
they start roasting each other and like that's the good
Yeah,
part.
and the funny thing is like you say he's been doing it for so long and trying to get this platform. Like nowadays, if you want to become the famous comedian, you got to go through him.
He has-
almost like he holds the keys for all these younger guys, like that Casey Rocket guy.
Yeah,
and-
Casey Rocket,
Yeah.
Cam Patterson.
Yeah,
All
all
these-
I've been watching a lot of his shit, and
So
the guys who I saw on the Kill Tony clips, I'm now watching clips of their own shit.
Yeah,
right?
I'm just looking up his thing. I was like, say how
When somebody bombs, it's funny as fuck.
he has a 1.13 million. He has 513 videos, and 90% of those 513 videos are 2 hours long. Like these are all full episodes, right?
That's on.
And
what?
then so what you do is you
That's
look.
on what?
This is on YouTube,
Oh,
right? And then
okay. Because I watched the like for me, it's the shorts.
right,
It's the
no, you
reels
just
that
go on. It's the full episodes.
Yeah,
and
okay.
they're free, right? And then what you do is you can look. He has celebrities on. This one has Tony Hawk on.
Oh no shit.
Tony Hawk sits at the table and watches all the comics, and then they all talk shit.
Oh yeah, I've seen all.
And,
those.
and
I've seen
Cam
the clips,
Patterson, Cam Patterson's on that one. He sees,
Yeah, he
sees-
gets Rogan
he's
on
Tony Hawk,
there.
like,
He gets
holy, the one dude's like,
The guy
holy
who
fuck,
plays-
this Tony
the guy
Hawk.
who plays Donald Trump.
Yeah, yeah.
No, the
Dr.
Dr.
Phil,
guy.
yeah. Dr. Phil's funny.
Yeah, I've seen all of
But yeah,
That's funny.
that's a great one.
Yeah.
So everything you see here, you can also download as a podcast. So
Okay.
you go in your podcast thing and
Like
type
it,
in Kill
yeah.
Tony,
Yeah.
and all the
I
everything
just-
you see here is there.
Nice.
Subscribe to it.
It's
Yeah,
fucking
good
sick.
stuff.
Kill Tony
Good
is
stuff.
amazing.
Yeah.
I know it's
I'll
funny.
fucking listen to it or
Sorry, I've been let me cut you off again. I've been on Kill Tony for like 2 years. Dragging
You were on
from
Kill Tony?
no, I mean
Yeah. That'd be
watch
cool,
it.
though.
A guy from work fucking got me onto it
Yeah. Oh yeah, for me the clips just kind of started showing up a little bit.
because he's fucking
Yeah.
taking off.
Well,
Ever since
you're
the
friends
Brady
with Joe Rogan, right?
The-
He's like one of
Yeah,
his
he
homies.
has been forever.
Yeah.
And now you're starting to see him now because he's on the Undertaker podcast. Because Tony's very knowledgeable about wrestling. And he's
Oh
massive.
yes, I've seen a
He
lot
was
of
on
clips
the
of him
Undertaker
talking about.
podcast.
Yeah.
So now, because Tony's
I just saw some clips
Yeah.
of them talking.
so
yeah.
Tony is buddies now with Tate.
Yeah.
So now he's
I
on
was
his
just
podcast.
telling Drew like I could listen to Taker talk for like the rest of my life.
What? He has his own show now?
Yeah,
it's called
he does
6
the
Feet,
YouTube.
6 Feet Deep.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
How
Oh,
did I-
everybody.
It's
Do you
good
like
too.
Megan stuff?
Me?
Did I ask you this?
Yeah, I like his videos. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah. Because he gets a little bit of hate. I feel like from some of the like more hardcore like some
Well,
hardcore fans.
because he didn't have the
He
career.
didn't have a
They
great
don't-
career.
They
I
don't
mean, he
consider
had
him a legend. It's
Having
just-
any type of career in the WWE is good.
and he's cracking like he's like cracking the curtain a little bit. You know what I mean? He's telling
6
stories.
feet under.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Yeah, and
No,
it's
he
fucking-
is. And but it's good. His
Look
stuff
up
is
Kill Tony
interesting.
too, man.
I already
His
got
stuff
it.
is interesting.
Yeah.
I actually just watched one where it's him and Devon And they literally
watched
watched
that
the match with Matt
Yeah,
Stranded, and
yeah.
Devon's telling him like,
Funny because I just watched that.
yeah,
too.
it's a great watch. And I hadn't watched any of Maven's stuff in a little while because it was a bit I was watching it, and then I kind of just fell off a little bit.
Yeah.
Some of his videos are better than others, but
Yeah, but he's got some good ones. Like
Yeah.
a lot of insight to the business.
yeah, for sure. And the stuff he went through, he's honest. He
Yeah,
with
it's
his
just
steroids and
it's
shit.
his experiences.
Yeah.
That's it. He's not talking shit. He doesn't bury anybody. He doesn't talk shit about anybody. He just tells you what he'll say. He's like, I don't know about them, or
Yeah.
it's my experience and this and that. And
Yeah. So I actually just remembered the lunch lady thing because we got talking about Theo Vaughn. I wanted to actually talk about like lunch ladies and like you guys growing up and like what your cafeteria, like you guys went to Western.
So
right?
we went to Western, right? So
They
It
have
was,
the
ran, it
cafeteria?
was ran
it was ran by the students,
Oh yeah.
right? So that's how I get the hookup.
Okay. So yeah, like tell me your
chicken
like
pie.
So
what was it like?
so we would walk in. There was 2 lines, right? And ours was kind of like a big buffet, like hot lunch style,
Okay.
right? So
That's
there,
so cool,
right.
You
man.
go in and you tell them
and
what
it
you
was
want.
like counters. Like you have grab a tray, go to the end, grab a tray, and there'd
So
be
how
like,
did you pay then? It was the
at the
same.
end, yeah. you
No,
pay-
but it was the same every time, or
No, you could
like,
pay cash.
depending on what you got. No,
There was
I mean,
cash
like-
register.
okay.
Someone-
No, I know, but like what you were getting for lunch, it was like, okay,
was-
do you want the chicken or the fish?
No, different every day.
Okay, so,
So
you
like
could be like, I
Monday,
want some of this,
Tuesday,
I want some
Wednesday,
of that.
Thursday, it was all different.
The freaking kitchen.
But you couldn't really
plastic
choose
thing.
what you were getting.
There was a 50 million different things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
always.
okay.
It's like a buffet style.
Okay.
Spread.
So you go in there, you
Okay.
grab a fucking tray,
Hamburgers,
you just go
chicken
down the
parm.
line.
But are you paying one fee for like?
Well, it's so like
No, it's like chicken
yes,
parms.
Yes and no. So
Yeah.
if you wanted a chicken parm, it would be like $5, and you would get chicken parmesan with a plate with fries and a drink. It'd be $5,
Okay.
right? Or you could mix and match. If you didn't want fries, you could get pasta. You could get whatever you want. They didn't give a fuck. You just paid. You actually pay the same price, but they had a bunch of different things, right?
Yeah.
But you would just kind of go through, and that was it. But I had
Huh.
buddies that worked in there. The chicken parm was like
Yeah,
this
they would
little,
put them side by side,
this little
cover it with
cutlet,
fries.
this little ass
Yeah,
cutlet,
they were
and
bomb.
like deep fried. They were bomb.
So what, the people who made lunch didn't have school all day?
No,
They
they
would cook
classes
it in their
first.
class.
With cooking classes.
Yeah.
That's what I mean, but it would pretty much take all day to like. I
Well,
mean-
different fucking classes
Yeah,
are coming in,
they
so
turn
they
it over.
just pick up
So
where they
that
left
class would
off.
just pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they left off.
Trust me,
okay.
man, it was a good program.
It was sick.
Okay.
And we had a
Okay.
store in there, everything. Like it was
Yeah.
fucking sick.
So did they do like what was the best day? You know, because
Chicken parm.
Chicken parm, yeah.
Hands down.
what day was
I
that?
think I was like Thursdays or
Thursday.
Fridays.
Did they do the cookies and shit in the morning?
Every
too?
morning.
Oh, dude, we got full breakfast in the morning.
Yeah, you get
Bacon,
everything.
eggs, what do you
You get
want?
what anything.
Bro, Western was the
because
shit for
because
that.
it was in the middle of nowhere. There was nowhere to go.
Yeah.
So everything you could think
So
of,
they just made
They
sure
they
it
had
was
that
there.
fucking
Yeah.
store. You could
Yeah.
walk in there and get a
We
bag
had-
of chips.
We had like freaking vending machines out the wazoo
It was dope. Like honestly, for that aspect of it,
Yeah.
everything you could ever
Everything
imagine.
else is what I mean. I guess.
That
And
school
like
was awesome.
the
I
food was
loved it
actually
there.
the food was actually fucking good
Yeah.
because they were teaching you how to cook, teaching you how to be an actual chef.
Yeah, because
Because
that's
you're
the
coming out of high
classes that
school.
they had, right?
Coming out of high school, going into a college, to a culinary school or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
It was like a trade.
It's funny because Western is like this is the school that's more preparing you for actual fucking
it's,
real
it's
life.
just a trade
Yeah.
school.
Where like you're doing bullshit school
Yeah, you weren't
classes.
sitting in a
like,
classroom.
Because
Well,
what do
everybody
you call,
thinks it's just a bunch of people like,
no, but what do you call
like, it
what do
wasn't-
you
it
call
wasn't
Western?
like
Like, what do you classify
I
Western
don't know.
as?
Everyone can convince like what.
It
Consider
ain't the
like,
same like
oh, it's like you thought like all like
To me,
handicapped
it's
kids.
for
No, so for anyone
trade
just
guys and
listening, it
shit-
was like
trade
Western
guys
was
and
where you
chicken
go.
servers.
Western in the county
It was
was
like
where
you're
you
like
go
a
if
bad
you like
kid.
got in trouble or if
Yeah.
you had, not like bad grades.
But it
or-
was.
but
a
it had a
trade
bad
school.
reputation, like, oh, you go to Wet Earn,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Well,
But
for who?
really, it was like a trade school, and these kids in high school were getting opportunities that
We had
Horticulture,
two
auto
auto
body,
classes, auto body, auto detailing, horticulture, woodworking,
hairstyling.
hairstyling,
clearly a good cooking
Um,
class,
cooking,
and opportunities to like
baking.
that shit that can go on your resume. Like I ran a cafeteria, or I was working in a cafeteria.
It was good like that.
Yeah.
There was a lot to do.
Western ran itself. They
Yeah.
grew all the like fucking salad and all that shit out in fucking
The horticulture
out
class.
in like
Yeah.
horticulture.
Yeah.
So everything would just it was just like this. Western would just feed itself.
Oh, that's cool. That is a cool concept. I wonder, like, looking into it now, if it's still doing that same
It's
thing
not.
or if it's changed.
Well, it's the New Amherst school.
New
now.
Amherst schools all.
So it's not.
So Amherst and
Western.
Western are now one school.
Oh, okay.
and it's right in Annisburg.
Okay,
It's you
yeah,
know
it's
where
like
the
20
old arena is.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah. So yeah, at our school, like Amherst,
Now
everyone knew like Wednesday was Panzerotti Day.
Oh,
You
I used to
know,
go there for ball.
Friday was Five Cookie Friday.
Yeah,
Some of the best
Five
shit. Like,
cookie
and the thing with ours is like I remember going into grade 9, like Panzerottis were bomb. You get a bomb ass huge Panzerotti on a nice plate, silverware. And as time went on, like you're getting a styrofoam plate with plastics. You know, they were just like budget cuts and stuff. So shit was just, got worse and worse and worse. They had a great like Mexican fries that they would do, I think, on like Tuesdays, which was pretty much like a fries supreme from Taco Bell, but better. And I actually love the cheeseburgers that got a lot of fucking hate from people because everyone was like, they're made from rice and blah blah blah.
or there's soy.
Yeah, I'm like, that's
I don't
don't
give a
bother
shit.
me. I fucking get 2 of them bitches and I'm in and out of there in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And
I used to go there. I used to go there a lot on game days when I played ball there, but I would go there like at lunch. Like they would just let me bomb around the school
Oh yeah,
for
No, it
like
was
the last
funny
2
like
hours
that.
of the day.
Yeah.
So I didn't even go to the
because
school.
you could only get bus there at a certain time or something like
No,
that. Or
I
why
drove
were you?
there.
Okay.
I just said, "Oh, I'm gonna go there and do some stuff for my like freaking
Yeah.
game or whatever."
Yeah, I
I'd
remember
go
that.
and I'd sit in the like coach's class or something once in a while and
Yeah.
just shoot the shit with everybody. They let me walk the hall. They just be like, "Just don't
What
call
was that
trouble."
coach's name?
Kyle Berard.
Where are
Where
the
he played
teacher
baseball.
coach?
He played baseball, softball.
Yeah,
He
the
was a
teacher
good player
coach.
too.
I really like him.
But
Oh.
no, Kyle was a beauty. But he
Mr. Berard?
Yeah.
Really? You
Yeah.
played
And
softball?
played
played-
slow pitch.
He ended up being buddies
Because
with
he's
Ant
one of
after.
the teachers.
Yeah.
Like there was only certain teachers that I
Yeah.
kind of like
No,
connected with.
Him and
you know?
Ant-
yeah,
him
me and him freaking
became
ended
buddies.
up,
That's
like,
awesome.
Yeah, we
He
stayed
ended
in
up, like,
touch.
played with us for 2
Yeah.
years.
Yeah,
And there was like, because he was the teacher coach, but who was the? I remember like I think Chuck Bondi. That's
yeah,
my name, but he was one of the coaches.
yeah,
And then was it Wayne Venue,
yeah.
which is the reason why I ended up playing for Essex because he was like, "Oh, we need guys,
So-
we need pitchers in Essex. You want to come play?" I was literally playing on 3 teams at that point. I was playing Windsor Titans, which their season ran a little bit different, and then I was playing high school, and then I finished playing OBA with Essex.
Did we get a year high school ball together?
Yeah, we played because you were coming in from Western, and we were like, "Hey, what up?"
I don't know.
I
I see.
remember I had the hair that was like curling out like crazy. It was like hockey hair, but you put my hat on, it made me like, But yeah, the funny story was Chuck Bondi, who was one of our coaches, and same name as me, obviously. We had a history together because he coached me in hockey, and I fucking farted in the dressing room one time, and he kicked me out of the dressing room because it was like we were losing. The coach was giving a speech, and I was just like, and he was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" So then there was this like thing with like our parents and a meeting and all this shit.
Started, like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, I know. I know.
So Drew fucking.
Anyway, so there was like, and then I actually ended up dating like his niece or something, and we had to break up because he had told her dad, "This guy's no good," blah blah blah, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So, anyways, a couple years later, here he is coaching me, and he took me like he came up to me in the outfield and was like, "So we have a problem or something?" Because I was good on the team, and they knew like I was a good player, and I was like, "I ain't got no problem." And he was like, "That's good, because look, you have blah blah blah." And I was like, "You fucking snake in the grass," But yeah, it's just funny how like
What's
comes
his name?
closer. His name's Chuck Bondi.
Chuck Bondi.
Yeah, fucking
Fuck
snake
you.
in the grass.
Drew.
There's only one real Chuck Bondi. It's this real
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah. My grandfather was also known as Charles Bondi.
Drew,
Oh.
when we were at like Carroll High, made me fart one time. And
Oh,
I got
like inappropriately.
yeah, I got kicked out of the library.
Library farts. Oh,
Dude,
man.
we were being stupid in there, and they were like, so they like separated us. So I was sitting there and I was telling them, I'm like, my gut's killing me. Like, don't fucking make me laugh.
Yeah.
And what does he do? I hear, I look over, he's doing the Vince McMahon, the 2-minute thing. Dude, I started laughing. I ripped the biggest fart you ever heard. Oh, it was, and so some girls like, that's gross.
We would do like silent reading. We would do silent reading class or in fucking English class or whatever. But I had 2 buddies in the triangle kind of position in the room, and we would just kind of like look at each other and make these weird faces, and I would just like. I would get kicked out every week at least once for fucking being laughing during silent reading because I couldn't hold my shit. And they, anyways, I would yell at fucking things in class. I was a bit of an asshole. A bit.
Drew,
Go
I
ahead.
do remember the one lady. I'm Mrs. Beatty. You hear Drew out of the back of the
Look at me,
look at me, little beady eyes, you bastard.
Some cool said that to this.
And I was like,
Look
what
at
the
these little
fuck?
beady eyes.
Little beady eyes. Remember for shit? Remember, I think it was Carrie Ringo threatened to punch one.
Yeah, Miss Pinto.
Oh my
She said
god.
she's gonna beat her up,
I'm
and her
gonna
mom's
beat
gonna
her
come
up.
there and beat your ass. And then Penny came there and yelled at her. Like yelled at the teacher. Wasn't she a stripper?
I think that was a rumor, but
I think somebody said they seen her.
like I
She's driving a Mustang.
it's like varsity
She's
blues.
driving a Mustang or something. Or she's driving a Mustang.
Nice. I remember Mr. Soul
Yeah,
Man.
because that's why everyone thought she was a stripper. Like, how does the teacher afford a brand new fucking Ford
Yeah.
Mustang? Yeah. That's why everyone's like, she's a ripper. They go, Ray's a stripper. She's probably a drug dealer.
Yeah, Mr. Soban in Amherst was he had that like vibe like he was a stoner, like a bit like hey, this is good. But truth is like he was farther from that. He was the guy that would be cool if I came in smelling like weed, he'd be like, clean yourself up before you come back to that.
teachers.
But he wouldn't but he had a really nice like Camaro and I was like, yeah, this guy's pretty cool. And his teaching, he's like when he was like maybe trying to teach something, he'd use a cool song like fucking Pink Floyd, and he'd be like, okay, poetry, and now find a song that has like his lessons were cool like that. And but yeah, anytime he caught me smoking, he would just kind of like write it on a note, a little post-it, and like give me the attendance to take to the principal. Put on the post-it to be like, you idiot, go to the bathroom and wash up before you come back to my class or whatever. Like one time it was like, if you're gonna sleep during my class, it was something about sleeping. Like maybe if you're gonna fall asleep during my because it was again silent reading and I would fall asleep because I didn't fucking read shit. If you're gonna sleep during my class, maybe you should stop hanging out back with the smokers or something like that.
Mind your business.
Yeah. No, but he was cool about it, and he's just doing his job. But everyone thought he was a big stoner, and I was like, nah,
I don't know.
he's just cool.
Fucking like Webby used to all the time. Yeah, go spray some fucking axe or something on.
Yeah.
Like we got whatever coming up, whatever
I
turn.
don't even think about it now. Like,
Man, it takes
I
one to
smoke a
know one,
joint now.
really.
I smoke a joint now. And I like stroll into Jason's lacrosse, like right through the lobby.
Oh, yeah.
I read.
Sometimes I think about it when I'm like in there
Me
reading.
too, I'm
and,
sitting
like,
in there on my
people probably
phone.
think I
I
read.
was literally fucking got ripped. Jesus was like during practice day, but there's a bunch of people in there. I get fucking zooed because I come right from work. I come in there, I'm chilling, I'm waiting. He's in the dressing room. I'm just chilling in the middle, literally in the middle of a lot of people everywhere. I'm just sitting there watching the baseball game. It just clicks in. I'm like, looking around, like, what the fuck? Like, I read right now. I just made my own little area there. Like,
Most people mind their own business, and it's gotten me more friends than it's gotten me anyway.
oh, it's true.
So
True. A lot of people have said it too.
Yeah.
You're just minding your business.
yeah.
But then when the game comes, I'm fucking screaming. Said to Jason, like, does that embarrass you?
Oh man.
He's like, no. He's like, honestly, we
Yeah.
love it.
When
Like,
we were playing soccer,
because it's kind of quiet in there. And I'm like screaming at them, buddy,
Yeah.
fucking battle, screaming at them. Now I'm like
Yeah.
screaming, like, go green, like.
So I'm a coach too, and
Huh?
like
Go on the bench.
I don't want.
yeah. So I was
No,
gonna say
not
I'm a
that.
coach, and like we're supposed to do it, but we're also me and the head coach are trying to say things. Like be able for the kids to learn and say less things like don't do the yelling,
Yeah.
don't the first, don't things like that. Like we want you to be able to do it without us having to yell like idiots.
For me, I'm just screaming like for them to like play the ball.
Oh yeah. I'll tell Luke. I'll
Rip
do
his
that. Luke.
fucking head off.
I'll say that too. It's a lot before the play, right? Because you know how baseball is. You want to say what you want to say before the play.
Like-
Hey, Luke, if this guy puts it in front of you,
Go
that's
to-
you.
Touch the bag.
And I'm saying something every time to him, and I'm thinking like this guy next to me must think like, oh fuck, this guy's crazy. But no, I'm just trying to cover all the things in my
Put it in
brain
your
that
head.
he should be thinking.
Then when it happens,
Yeah.
they don't stand.
Yeah. He's playing first base the other day, and I'm saying like bases were loaded. Like, hey, there's a play at home, but like if it's hit at you hard, you could just take your bag or and sure enough, he runs in, to get like one in front, and then he turns to throw it at first, and then he's like, "Oh," it's like you're the first baseman, no one's there, so you got to be thinking something else in your mind. Like if I'm coming off third base, and literally 3 feet away, he could have thrown it home and got the guy out, and we're sitting there like, "Throw it home, throw it home," and he just like, But then the very next play, he same thing, and he did it right. It's like you got to recognize where you are. If the first base is tricky because like he's the type. And if it's hit over here, he wants to go get it, and he can. But now first base is empty. If you're first and it's not right at you, you just got to go and play first, right? Like, you're important to stay home. It's the most important one. You got to stay home, right? And there's no real pitcher in there because there's a big machine in the way. So there's a big area that he can come in and get those slow ones. So I tell him like third base or first base, like you can go in and get those because no one else, like the other kids, it takes 3-4 seconds for them to be like, "Oh, the ball's at me." Like, so
What else do you guys got?
I don't have a whole lot. I don't think. Just video stuff that we can save. We've done about an hour.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So how's that game?
Oh, well, we'll give you a little score.
We'll bring it up. Edmonton Oilers could be in the finals.
I want Canada. I just want one Canada.
So they're just getting ready to start the third period.
Just,
Do not.
I want Canada to win.
So Edmonton and
So this
Florida.
is this game 6?
This is
Edmonton wins, they're in the finals.
Yeah.
So Edmonton.
Oh,
and
Edmonton's
Florida.
up.
It's gonna be Edmonton and
It'll
Florida.
be Edmonton and Florida, which I honestly think it's a great series. Florida made it last year, fell short. They got 2 ex-Flames, maybe even one more, but Bennett
Is
is fucking
Jesus
kicking
or
ass.
is it?
Chucky,
Yeah.
but they got
Who's-
Markov, they got
who's getting a
they
cup?
both have. That's what I mean. I feel good for either one of them.
McDavid.
I think
Who's getting it?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'd love to see Canada win.
Yeah, because everyone says it can't be done.
Connor, when's Connor's contract? Did he just sign?
He deserves one.
Did
He
he
works
sign?
fucking hard.
Did he
No,
sign?
he didn't sign.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if they win a cup this year, I don't think
If they
he stays.
What if they lose?
If
You think they win? If they win, you don't think he stays?
I think he'll.
But then what does he got to stay?
Yeah,
Stay for the misery for the next 9 years?
he can get big.
I mean, I guess if they're good right now, they would be good next
For
year.
the legacy.
Sign a bridge deal.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 years.
I just want my team to the playoffs.
Shit, I hear you.
I hear you there, man.
We're all sitting here like a bunch of losers.
Yeah, a bunch of fucking.
Remember all the shit you guys
But
talked?
yeah, I have reasons to root for both teams. Like I said, Kachuk and Sam Bennett's been playing good, scoring goals, and so
You know, it's the
I'll be happy just to sit back and watch the series and don't care who wins. I think it'll go 6 or 7 for sure.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be a good series.
Unless someone just gets walked early.
Yeah. Whereas like if it was like Dallas, I'd be like, fuck, I hope Dallas don't win. Then they probably would. So,
Anything else, fellas? Or
we
should
got
we
this
fuck
other
outta
joint
here?
here, but
We'll smoke that out. Well, until next week.
fuck you, Cam.
Cam,
We gotta leave.
we're out of here.
Stay sweet.
Peace,
Peace, bitch.
Don't go stopping now. You got so much to prove.